Hey, Tiny T here, and I'm trying out the mini tire changer from Harbor Freight Pittsburgh project, and that's what it kind of looks like there on the box. I'm just getting ready to open it up here, and what I've run into is on my lawnmower tires, my riding lawnmower. I was changing the tires on it. I was able to get them off with a lot of work, but was able to get them off, and I was able to get one side of this on, but try as I might, I watched some YouTube videos trying to get those on. It looks like a lot of work, and I tried really hard to get those on there, but just didn't have a tire changing tool or anything manual to do that with. I'm trying it with screwdrivers and different things. Just didn't have any luck. So I went to Harbor Freight, $39.95 I think it is for this mini tire changer, and I'm going to unbox it and see how it looks as far as if it works any better. Okay, everything out of the box there. What I got were some instructions here. And I got this that goes on there, a plate, looks like a couple spacers, some different pins that go in, a bar here, another one, this stand, and this piece here. So I've not put one of these together before, so I'm going to take a look at it, but I just want to show all the parts that came in the package before I start assembling. And what I'm going to do here, this base is made to mount to a table. And what I'm going to try and do instead is I got a C-clamp. And I'm going to try, instead of mounting that permanently, putting a C-clamp on there, see if that doesn't hold it well enough to get my tires on and off. If not, I may be getting some lag screws or something, or bolts, and bolting that right to the tabletop. But I'm going to try it here this way first and see how it works. Alright, I got this put together and mounted, and basically all I had to do here, to show you, is I clamped the base down here good on the table, and that worked pretty well. It does turn slightly. If I'd had a second C-clamp on here, I think that would stop it quite a bit. But anyway, it's working pretty well for what I'm doing. And this other piece that came here, it's got one pin that goes in there to hold it in place. Then I got my tire, and this one I didn't have on the rim at all, but I put that rim up on here, just slid it down on there, and I was able to push that first side down real easy. Now, second side, I already did the other tire just to make sure I could do it. It was pretty hard, even on this, so be prepared for a little sweat when you're doing this. And basically, you get that on there, and to put the tire on, you only need this one tool here that comes with it. And I used the round top up. I'm not sure that, whoops, I gotta put some stuff on there first. After you get that tire on there, you got this to hold the tire in place. That goes down to the rim like that. And you got a couple spacers here that slip on. And you got this that cranks down, holds the tire in place. So if you need to turn the tire, you want to loosen it up, you don't want the tire to turn, you tighten this down. I'm going to start with it tighten down, but doing this one-handed would not be possible, and I don't have my camera stand for my phone. Just doing this with the phone. When you get that cranked down, that's the only thing that takes a little bit of time, is crank this down, so it's good to have two spacers. Okay, and I'm going to just tighten that down. Okay, that's good. Then this basically, I put that flat end down, just goes over this here, and you just go around the bead and pushing down, and you just got to manhandle it until you get down there. I'd go back and forth one way, then the other way, and keep pushing on the tire as I went around and got it down there. And with a lot of sweat, got that in there, but without this, I don't think I could have done it. I saw some people on YouTube able to do it, but I just wasn't able to get this second side on there. First side, like I said, is pretty easy. I just shoved it down there with my hands and worked it down and got it on there without anything. This made it easier because it held that tire up and had a little bit more room. So it's actually pretty easy on this mini tire changer. So anyway, I'm going to get this side on there, and then I'll be ready to fill these with air and be back on my way. So anyway, that's it. I'm happy with the purchase here. Like I said, it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be to get that on there, but it was doable and a lot easier than without. So anyway, that's the mini tire changer from Harbor Freight. Tiny T Prepper signing out. Y'all have a good day. Hey, Tiny T here, and this second tire just went a lot slicker. I'm not sure if it's just my learning curve here on using that tool, but man, 30 seconds I had this side done. So, you know, I said a lot of sweat and hard work, but I guess as you get proficient with it, it's probably not as bad as it was what I thought it might be. So yeah, it's a lot easier with this than what it is without. So this side, second one, went a lot smoother, the second tire. So I think with practice it gets a little bit easier. So maybe I'll show the work on it in a later video once I get a little bit more proficient and change a few more tires with it. But anyway, I'm happy with my purchase here, that mini tire changer from Harbor Freight. Well worth the money to get this done. I know it only costs probably $10 to take it to a tire changer. Somebody that works on this, but you know, if you have to do it every time, if you buy your own tires and stuff, they might charge you a little bit more. I don't know. But anyway, I like this way I can get it done, get it home, and this doesn't take up hardly any space at all. So anyway, Tiny T Prepper signing out. Y'all have a good day. Okay, one thing I did notice on this I want to make you aware of is this breaker, which is the break the bead from the rim when you're taking off a tire. Looking at how it attaches to this handle here, and I go, well, it's got to go in between there, and so they did make this to come off, that rubber handle, so you insert that through there and put one of your 3 pins, your shorter ones, in there, and then put this back on, and that attaches your bead breaker, so you can, if the bead is stuck on there, mine, I didn't have that trouble, it'd come clear off. But anyway, put that on, put this pin through, that's attached to that bead breaker, and you can adjust it by whatever hole for the height and stuff on your tire. So anyway, that's the bead breaker, and that would actually attach to this hole on the nut that threads on there and holds it on there, and pretty easy to use. So anyway, I want to make you aware of that bead breaker, which I'm not using for this tire because I was putting on the tires. I'd already taken it off by hand, which was a lot of work, and I think it'd be a lot easier on here, but I'll know for sure when I get to do that on one.